Hey, what's happening? Keith from Trigger Happy. Going to take a look at a gun that I've been really wanting to get my hands on for quite some time. This is an EAA imported gun. EAA is the European American Armory Corporation. They are not the manufacturer of the gun. The manufacturer is an Italian company. I believe it's called Tanfoglio, and I'm no Italian, so I don't know how exactly to say it, but we're going to go with that. It's imported here to the States under the Witness name, so it's stamped Witness. I don't know if you can see that or not right on the side, and it does say EAA Rockledge, Florida on it. Very nice gun, very good quality construction. It's a heavy steel gun, very similar to, say, a CZ75 in terms of the way it operates and the overall look and feel of the gun. Really been wanting to get my hands on one for quite a while, particularly because this model was chambered in 38 Super, which happens to be my absolute favorite caliber out there. Love the 38 Super, which is essentially a 9mm plus P+. It's kind of a 9mm on steroids. Shoots very accurately and very high velocity. I have another 38 Super gun already, and I love it. Some of the features of this gun: it does only ship with one magazine, which is kind of a knock on it. It's a 17 round double stack mag. You can find some extras out there. They're not super expensive, probably $35 or $40, but a little more difficult to find because it's a less common gun. It's finished in what they call their Wonder finish, I believe, which is kind of a muted stainless type of finish. Really like the finish. It's pretty durable, looks good, and I really dig that. It's got an accessory rail on the bottom, which I like. I like to have that option to be able to put whatever I want on there. In terms of why I say it's similar to the 75, you can see that the slide rides inside the rail as opposed to outside the rail, which is a feature that's kind of known on the 75. It is not set up for an ambidextrous use, and I don't believe that the safety and the magazine release can be moved. I checked through the manual. It kind of looks like they might be able to be swapped to the other side, but I don't believe that they can. So everything, your safety, which is not a decocker, by the way. One thing that I checked first thing out, it's strictly just a manual safety, but it functions fine, works good. Again, magazine release is only on the left. It's a single action, double action gun. Trigger pull is excellent. That's the bring up on the single action. Very good. Like it a lot. Double action is fairly long and fairly hard, but it's serviceable nonetheless. You know, the only thing I wish, again, is it had a decocker here so I could ride with, you know, one chambered and the hammer down without having to do this maneuver. You know, you can do it. Sights leave a little bit to be desired. Rear sights is a 3-dot pattern. Front dot is a red color, and I'm not a big fan of it. And it is milled into the slide, so you're not going to be able to change that out or adjust it. Rear sight is fully adjustable for elevation. I don't believe it's adjustable for windage. But, you know, excellent feel of the gun. It is a fairly wide grip because of the double stack magazine. The grip panels are nice. They've got a nice feel to them, nice curve here, you know, where your thumb would ride. I like that. You know, it's got some cuts here on the front and on the rear for a little more grip and a little more stability. The serrations on the slide are, you know, leave a little to be desired also. They're not super deep, but that's kind of what you'd expect, you know, on a gun that's riding inside the rail. There's not a lot of room there to put more serrations or a different pattern there. Nice stainless barrel, going to be very accurate, chambered in a 38 Super. So overall, boy, really like this gun. And, you know, the retail price on these is around the $500 mark, so it's not terrible for a really nice gun. So if you're looking for something different, maybe in that 38 Super caliber, if you want to give it a try, I think this is a great gun. I'll be honest, I might end up with this gun myself if it lasts for more than a week or two in the case, because I dig it. I really like it. I wouldn't mind making this, you know, a competition gun. They're easy to break down, similar to the CZ. Basically, you move this back to line up those two dots, and this pin's going to come out, and it breaks down really simply. Not a real issue there in terms of being like a 1911 where you got parts flying everywhere and stuff. Breaks down easily. So check it out. And you're going to probably find it under the Witness name, but it is made by an Italian manufacturer, not EAA Corporation. So we'll see you next time. It's Keith from Trigger Happy, and have a good one.